Have you ever felt that quiet, nagging unease in the pit of your stomach, the one that whispers about unfulfilled potential or paths not taken? It's the feeling that perhaps, just perhaps, you've been living as if there's always a limitless tomorrow, a guarantee of more time, more chances, more opportunities to finally start living the life you truly envision. We often tell ourselves comforting lies, postponing our deepest aspirations, chasing fleeting distractions, and somehow convincing ourselves that the real work can always wait. But what if embracing uncomfortable truths now, facing them head-on, is the only way to genuinely unlock the profound strength and peace you've been searching for? This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about a liberating clarity that can profoundly reshape your entire perspective. In the midst of our busy lives, balancing careers, nurturing families, and navigating an ever-complex world, it's easy to get swept up in the current of daily demands and subtle societal expectations. We often create elaborate mental narratives, carefully constructed to shield us from the harsher realities of existence. We yearn for comfort, predictability, and a sense of effortless progress. But what if true resilience, genuine wisdom, and an unshakable inner calm are forged not in the absence of challenges, but through the courageous act of confronting life's most difficult truths? The ancient Stoics, through their own profound struggles and reflections, discovered a powerful path to inner peace, not by denying reality, but by squarely facing it. Are you ready to step away from the comforting illusions and truly own your life, with all its inherent uncertainties and challenges? For those of us in the 35 to 45 age range, there comes a point where superficial solutions no longer satisfy. We crave depth, authenticity, and a pragmatic roadmap for navigating the inevitable storms of life. This isn't about being cynical. It's about being profoundly realistic, about equipping yourself with the kind of mental fortitude that allows you to stand firm when others falter. If you're willing to listen to a few hard truths, the kind that might make you uncomfortable, but are ultimately essential for your growth, then prepare to unlock an entirely new level of strength and purpose. Welcome to StoicCraft, where we explore timeless wisdom to help you forge an unshakable mind and live a life of profound purpose and impact. Today, we're diving into 7 unvarnished truths that, while potentially challenging to hear, are absolutely crucial for cultivating true strength and inner freedom. 1. We always procrastinate and miss out on life. The human tendency to procrastinate is a subtle, insidious thief of our most precious resource, time. We constantly whisper to ourselves, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'll pursue that dream when the conditions are perfect," or "I just need a little more motivation." We promise ourselves that tomorrow we'll learn that new skill, begin that exercise routine, mend that strained relationship, or finally chase that long-held aspiration. But then, an endless string of tomorrows stretches out before us, day after day, month after month, year after year. And then, one day, we look back, perhaps with a quiet pang of regret, and realize just how much invaluable time we've tragically lost, simply waiting for an elusive right moment that never truly arrived. You're not merely postponing a task, you are, in essence, postponing your very life, deferring your authentic existence. We operate under the dangerous illusion that we possess an infinite supply of time, that tomorrow is somehow guaranteed. But the unvarnished truth is, you don't have as much time as you think you do. This isn't meant to inspire panic, but rather a profound sense of urgency and clarity. Every single moment spent trapped in indecision, every instance of choosing comfort over courage, is a moment irrevocably lost. Consider the vivid image of a ship, magnificent and seaworthy, perpetually docked in the harbor. It's safe, certainly, but it will never truly fulfill its purpose. Its purpose is to sail, to navigate the vast, unpredictable ocean. You are that ship. Your dreams, your aspirations, your potential are the great voyages waiting to be undertaken. But if you constantly delay, if you incessantly tell yourself, "I'll embark tomorrow," your journey will remain forever unstarted, confined to the safe yet ultimately unfulfilling harbor of procrastination. The Stoics vehemently rejected the idea of delaying action. Seneca, with his profound wisdom, advised, "Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life." He understood that the only moment we truly possess is this present one. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. To postpone action is to actively choose to live in a perpetual state of incompetence. Think about the quiet heroes who simply start. The person who begins writing their novel for just 15 minutes a day, the entrepreneur who launches their modest business from their garage, the individual who starts a new fitness journey with a single walk around the block. They don't wait for perfection. They act now, and through consistent, small actions they build an unstoppable momentum. So, ask yourself with brutal honesty, what specific dream, what crucial conversation, what vital step have you been endlessly putting off, convincing yourself that tomorrow is the opportune time? And what is the true cost of that delay, not just in terms of missed opportunities, but in terms of the quiet erosion of your spirit, the slow decay of your potential? Don't let your life become a collection of if-onlys and I wish I hads. The time for action is not tomorrow. It is unequivocally now, because the only way to genuinely embrace life is to choose to live it fully, starting today. 2. Life isn't fair, and you can't control everything. This is perhaps one of the hardest truths to genuinely internalize, particularly as we mature and navigate the complexities of adulthood. We cling to a deeply ingrained, almost childlike belief that life should inherently be just, equitable, and that our efforts should always guarantee specific, desired outcomes. But the unvarnished reality is this: life doesn't always go the way we want it to. There are moments when carefully crafted plans spectacularly fall apart, when circumstances beyond our influence derail our best intentions, and when profound injustices occur, seemingly without rhyme or reason. In those moments, our natural, instinctive reaction is often to resist, to struggle, to get angry, or to furiously demand that everything return to how it was. We might blame others, curse fate, or simply descend into a spiral of self-pity, feeling profoundly wronged. But Stoicism teaches us something entirely different, something far more empowering. Don't resist what you cannot control. Let life flow. Trying to force reality to bend to our individual will isn't just an exercise in profound futility. It is, in fact, the very root of much of our suffering and inner turmoil. Consider the story of a seasoned fisherman. He doesn't curse the stormy seas or the unpredictable currents. He understands they are a fundamental part of the ocean. He doesn't waste his energy demanding calm. Instead, he meticulously adjusts his sails, skillfully navigates his boat, and focuses solely on what he can control, his own actions, his own response to the tempest. His power lies not in controlling the sea, but in mastering his vessel and his own reaction to its challenges. Life, in its essence, operates much like that unpredictable ocean. You might face an unexpected job loss, a painful betrayal from someone you deeply trusted, a sudden illness, or simply a series of unfortunate events that seem profoundly unfair. These are the waves of life, part of the external world that is largely beyond your direct command. Your profound responsibility, your sphere of true power, lies entirely in how you choose to respond to these inevitable currents. Do you lash out, blame, and sink into despair? Or do you calmly assess, adapt, and focus on your next deliberate action? Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, famously taught that our external circumstances are largely indifferent to our desires. He often used the metaphor of a dog tied to a cart. The dog can either choose to run alongside the cart, embracing the journey, or it can stubbornly resist, being dragged along, bruised and miserable. Either way, the cart moves. The choice, and thus the source of suffering or peace, lies entirely with the dog's reaction. This doesn't mean you should become passive or accept injustice. It means you must discern the crucial difference between what is up to you, your judgments, impulses, desires, aversions, and what is not up to you, your body, possessions, reputation, external events. When you relentlessly focus your energy on trying to control the uncontrollable, you exhaust yourself, experience profound frustration, and ultimately feel powerless. But when you courageously redirect that energy toward mastering your own responses, your perceptions, and your actions, you discover an unshakable inner freedom that nothing external can truly touch. So, when the next unexpected storm hits, when life throws you a curveball that feels profoundly unfair, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this genuinely within my control, or is it an external event I must learn to navigate? If it's the latter, practice acceptance, not surrender. Focus on your next intentional step, on what you can do, rather than raging against what you cannot. Because true power doesn't come from bending the world to your will. It comes from bending your will to accept the world as it is, and then acting with unwavering purpose within that reality. That precisely is how you become truly resilient, truly adaptable, and profoundly unshakable. 3. Everyone you love will die. This is perhaps the most universally avoided truth, the one that makes us flinch and immediately turn away. Yet it is also the most potent catalyst for profound gratitude and meaningful action. The uncomfortable reality is that every single person we cherish, our parents, siblings, children, partners, closest friends, will at some point leave this life. This isn't a morbid thought designed to inspire dread. It's a stark, unwavering reminder of the profound preciousness and inherent fragility of life itself. We live as if our loved ones will be with us forever, and in doing so we often take their presence for granted, postponing heartfelt conversations, delaying expressions of love, or letting petty grievances fester. consider the profound wisdom of the Stoic practice known as Memento Mori. Remember that you will die, extended to those you love. Seneca, with his profound understanding of human nature, encouraged us to treat every single day as if it were a complete life, and to approach every encounter with a loved one as if it were the very last. He didn't suggest we dwell in sorrow, but rather that this awareness should sharpen our focus, deepen our appreciation, and intensify our actions. Have you ever found yourself caught in a trivial argument with a loved one, letting pride or stubbornness prevent you from apologizing or making amends? Have you postponed a visit, a call, or a meaningful conversation, convincing yourself there would always be next time? The cruelest irony is that next time is never guaranteed. The phone call you put off, the hug you didn't give, the words of forgiveness you held back. These are the silent burdens we carry when confronted with the finality of loss. This truth forces us to confront a vital question. If you genuinely believed you only had one more week, one more month, or one more year with someone you deeply love, how would your interactions fundamentally change? Would you still sweat the small stuff? Would you still let pride get in the way? Would you still leave important words unspoken? This realization should not paralyze you with fear, but rather liberate you to live with greater intention and profound love right now. This isn't about being morbid. It's about being profoundly grateful. It's about consciously choosing to appreciate every single moment, to truly see and acknowledge the people in your life, not just as familiar fixtures, but as precious, transient gifts. It's about letting go of petty grievances, embracing forgiveness, and prioritizing genuine connection over superficial conflicts. The pain of loss is an inevitable part of the human experience. We cannot avoid it, but we can choose how we prepare for it and how we live in the light of this truth. By acknowledging the impermanence of all things, we are not diminishing our love. We are paradoxically deepening it. We learn to love more fiercely, more present-mindedly, and with an urgency that transforms every interaction into a meaningful one. So take a moment today, right now. Send that text, make that call, say those words you've been holding back. Hug your loved ones a little tighter. Don't wait for a crisis to remind you of life's fragility. Let this profound truth be a gentle yet powerful guide to living a life of deeper connection and unreserved love today and every day. Because when you embrace this truth, you don't just prepare for loss. You learn to truly cherish life. 4. You are not special. This truth might feel like a punch to the gut, especially in a world that constantly encourages us to celebrate our uniqueness and pursue our personal brand. We're told we're all destined for greatness, that we're special, snowflakes, that we deserve immediate success and recognition. But the unvarnished reality from a Stoic perspective is that you are not inherently more special than anyone else. You are a human being susceptible to the same temptations, prone to the same errors, and subject to the same universal laws as everyone else. This isn't meant to diminish you. It's meant to liberate you from the crushing weight of expectation and the crippling fear of not living up to some impossible ideal. The pervasive belief that I am special often leads to profound self-pity when things don't go our way. Why? Is this happening to me? To inflated ego when we achieve something I deserve all the credit, and to a dangerous sense of entitlement, life owes me this. But Stoicism teaches humility, reminding us that we are but a small part of a vast, interconnected cosmos. We are all equally human, equally capable of virtue and vice, equally subject to the whims of fortune. Think about the countless individuals throughout history who, despite immense talent, faltered because they believed their specialness exempted them from hard work, discipline, or the consequences of their actions. Conversely, consider those who achieve greatness not because they were born special, but because they diligently applied themselves, learned from their mistakes, and consistently put in the effort, regardless of their innate gifts. This truth encourages you to shift your focus from seeking external validation of your specialness to cultivating internal excellence. Your worth isn't determined by how unique you are, but by how virtuous, how resilient, and how purposeful you choose to be. True strength comes not from believing you're immune to challenges, but from acknowledging your shared humanity and understanding that every single person faces their own battles. This doesn't mean you lack unique talents or contributions. Far from it. It means your worth isn't tied to being better than others, but to becoming the best version of yourself, irrespective of comparison. When you release the burden of needing to be special, you paradoxically become far more remarkable, because your actions are driven by genuine purpose, not by the desperate need for external validation. So, the next time you feel a pang of resentment because someone else achieved something you wanted, or a surge of self-pity because life isn't going your way, pause. Remind yourself, I am human, I am not special, and that is perfectly okay. Embrace the humility this truth offers. Focus on your actions, your character, and your contribution, rather than on seeking external recognition. Because when you stop trying to be special, you free yourself to simply be, authentically, powerfully, and profoundly. 5. No one is coming to save you. This is perhaps one of the most liberating, yet initially terrifying, truths to truly grasp. No one is coming to miraculously save you from your problems, rescue you from your current situation, or drag you out of bed to pursue your dreams. There's no benevolent external force, no knight in shining armor, no last-minute miracle waiting around the corner to fix everything for you. It's just you, and only you. This isn't a statement of abandonment. It's a powerful declaration of your inherent agency and the profound responsibility that comes with it. Many of us, often unconsciously, live with a subtle hope that someone or something will eventually intervene. We wait for the perfect mentor, the life-changing opportunity, the sudden stroke of luck, or for a loved one to finally understand and fix our emotional landscape. We defer our happiness, our growth, and our progress, putting the onus on external factors or other people. But every moment spent waiting for an external savior is a moment lost, a moment in which your true power remains untapped. The Stoics firmly believed in radical self-reliance. They understood that while external support can be helpful, ultimate responsibility for one's life, choices, and reactions rests squarely on the individual. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that he was accountable for his own mind and actions, regardless of the chaos of the Roman Empire around him. He didn't wait for others to fix problems. He faced them with his own inner resources. Think about the challenges you're currently facing. Are you hoping someone else will resolve that conflict, or provide that missing piece, or give you the green light to pursue your passion? If so, you're effectively disempowering yourself, handing over control of your destiny to external forces. And the hard truth is, those external forces are often too preoccupied with their own lives to play the role of your personal savior. This truth forces a pivotal question. If no one else helps you, how far can you truly help yourself? This isn't about isolating yourself or rejecting support from others. It's about shifting your fundamental mindset. It's about understanding that while you can accept help and appreciate kindness, the primary engine of your progress must be your own initiative. So, how do you integrate this liberating truth? Start by consciously dropping all your long-held excuses. I'm stuck because of my past, or because of society, or because they just don't understand me. You are not simply that way. You consciously chose to be that way, or at least you have the power to choose to be different. This monumental shift can only occur if you are profoundly honest enough with yourself to erase the entire list of well-worn reasons you've continuously used to avoid truly facing yourself. Try a remarkably profound exercise before you go to bed tonight. Instead of asking, who or what drained me today? Ask yourself with brutal honesty, what responsibility did I consciously avoid today? Write it down, not with the intention of self-flagellation, but so that tomorrow, armed with this newfound insight, you can make a different, more empowered move. A seemingly small, yet consistent, choice can subtly shift the entire direction of your life. This truth empowers you to reclaim your agency. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your own life. It means that while life may be challenging, you possess the inherent capacity to face it, adapt, and build the life you desire, one deliberate step at a time. No one is coming to save you, and paradoxically, that is the greatest, most empowering truth that could ever befall you, because it means your destiny is entirely in your own capable hands. 6. You are going to day. This is perhaps the ultimate, undeniable truth, the one that makes many people recoil in discomfort or actively choose to ignore. Yet for the Stoics, Memento Mori, remember that you will die, was not a morbid preoccupation, but a profound and liberating practice. It was a tool for living more fully, more virtuously, and with a sharpened sense of urgency. The uncomfortable reality is that your time on this earth is finite. Every single day that passes is a day you will never get back. This isn't a threat. It's an invitation to seize the present moment and imbue it with purpose. That we often live as if we have an infinite supply of tomorrows, deferring our dreams, postponing difficult conversations, and tolerating unsatisfying situations. We get caught up in trivial distractions, petty grievances, and the relentless pursuit of external validation, all while the clock of life continues its steady, irreversible tick. But if you truly internalize the reality of your own mortality, your priorities instantly reconfigure. What genuinely matters suddenly becomes crystal clear. What is trivial fades into insignificance. Consider the wisdom of Steve Jobs, who, in his famous Stanford commencement address, urged students to remember that you are going to die as the most powerful tool he knew for making the big choices. In life, He stated that it strips away everything that is fake, leaving only what is truly important. This isn't about being morbid. It's about being profoundly awake. This truth forces a critical question. If you knew with absolute certainty that you only had a limited number of days, weeks, or months left to live, how would you spend your time? What relationships would you prioritize? What unspoken words would you finally utter? What unpursued passions would you immediately embrace? This perspective acts as a powerful filter, helping you discard what doesn't truly serve your highest purpose and focus on what truly brings meaning and fulfillment. The fear of death often paralyzes us, preventing us from taking risks, from expressing our authentic selves, or from truly living. But the Stoics believe that by contemplating death regularly, we strip it of its power to frighten us. We make peace with the inevitable, and in doing so we liberate ourselves to live without undue anxiety. They understood that the quality of life is not measured by its length, but by its depth, its virtue, and its purpose. So how do you integrate this profound truth without succumbing to despair? Start by incorporating Memento Mori into your daily reflections. Each morning as you begin your day, gently remind yourself that this day is a gift, and it might be your last. Ask yourself, if today were my final day, would I be proud of how I spent it? This simple question can be a powerful guide, prompting you to prioritize what truly matters. Don't let the fear of death prevent you from truly living. Instead, let the awareness of your finite time ignite a fierce urgency to live authentically, to pursue your passions, to connect deeply with others, and to make every moment count. Because when you embrace the truth of your mortality, you don't just prepare for an ending. You unlock the profound potential for a life lived with unparalleled purpose and vibrancy. 7. Running from reality makes you miserable. This is the ultimate, inescapable truth. The more fiercely you resist what is, the more profoundly you suffer. Many of us, when faced with uncomfortable truth, painful emotions, or undesirable circumstances, instinctively choose to run. We distract ourselves with endless scrolling, overwork, excessive consumption, or by constructing elaborate mental narratives to avoid confronting reality head-on. We hope that if we ignore it long enough, it will simply disappear, or that some external force will magically fix it. But the unvarnished truth is that evasion is not a solution. It is a prolonged sentence to misery. Think about a wound that needs cleaning. If you consistently cover it up, ignore the pain, and refuse to address it, it won't heal. It will fester, become infected, and eventually cause far greater problems. Your emotional and mental wounds operate in precisely the same way. The discomfort, the pain, the fear, these are not enemies to be vanquished or avoided. They are signals, messengers guiding you toward what needs your attention, what needs to be acknowledged and processed. The Stoics were masters of acceptance, not of passive resignation, but of an active, deliberate embrace of reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This isn't about liking every circumstance. It's about acknowledging what is without resistance, so you can then decide how to respond virtuously and effectively. Have you ever noticed that the more you try to suppress a thought or an emotion, the stronger it seems to become? The more you try to push away anxiety, the more it clings to you. The more you deny a painful truth, the more it gnaws at you from within. This is because what we resist persists. Our attempts to escape reality often create a deeper, more pervasive sense of unease and inner conflict. This truth encourages you to cultivate a radical openness to experience. When discomfort arises, instead of immediately reaching for a distraction, pause. Acknowledge the feeling. Ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? What is the unvarnished truth of this situation? This isn't about wallowing. It's about seeing clearly without the distorting lens of avoidance or denial, Doc. So how do you stop running from reality? Start by practicing mindfulness. When you feel the urge to escape, gently bring your attention back to the present moment. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Recognize that thoughts are just thoughts, and feelings are just feelings. They are not necessarily truths, and they are not permanent. Another powerful step is to lean into discomfort rather than shying away. If you've been avoiding a difficult conversation, initiate it. If you've been putting off a challenging task, tackle it. Each act of courageous confrontation weakens the grip avoidance and strengthens your capacity for resilience. Silence, too, plays a crucial role here. In a world brimming with constant noise and distraction, there is a unique beauty in silence. It is where you meet your truest self, without masks, without external noise, without pretense. And when you stop running, when you bravely allow yourself to simply be in that silence, you will realize that silence is not an empty abyss. It is the doorway to profound freedom and clarity. This truth doesn't ask you to be happy about every difficult situation. It asks you to be real about it. It demands that you confront the shadows within and around you, not to be consumed by them, but to illuminate them with the light of awareness. Because when you stop resisting reality, when you cease fighting against the inherent flow of life, you don't just alleviate your misery, you unlock a profound sense of peace and inner strength that comes from truly, authentically living. We've just uncovered 7 profound, unvarnished truths. Truths that may have been difficult to hear, but ones you absolutely needed to confront. Life doesn't pause for you to make peace with the past. It doesn't wait for you to feel perfectly ready. Time keeps moving forward, and every moment spent trapped in regret, fear, or stubborn resistance to reality is a moment irrevocably lost. But here's the good news, the profound liberation. You have a choice. You can continue living the way you always have, unconsciously perpetuating cycles of procrastination, emotional reactivity, and denial. Or you can consciously choose to let go, embrace reality, accept what is, and bravely move forward with a mind that is stronger, clearer, and far more resilient than ever before. Stoicism doesn't teach you to be numb or emotionless. It teaches you to master yourself, to live with profound purpose and unflinching honesty, instead of being perpetually consumed by things beyond your control. This journey isn't about escaping pain. It's about transforming it into an invaluable catalyst for growth. If this video resonated deeply within you, if it sparked a flicker of recognition or offered a fresh perspective you hadn't considered, Before, please take a moment to hit the like button right now. Your support truly helps this vital wisdom reach more individuals who are earnestly seeking to cultivate their own inner strength. I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. What specific truth resonated most profoundly with you today? What challenging reality are you currently working to accept or confront in your own life? Your insights might be precisely what someone else needs to hear, exactly when they need it most. If you know someone who could genuinely benefit from confronting these powerful truths, consider sharing this video with them. And most importantly, if you haven't already, subscribe to StoicCraft. Your profound journey to self-mastery is only just beginning, and there is so much more valuable content, insightful lessons, and practical strategies yet to come, all meticulously designed to help you cultivate a powerful mindset, take absolute control of your life, and become the strongest, most authentic version of yourself. Thank you for being here, for your courage in facing these truths. And now go forward, stronger and more awake than ever.